Coming up, I'm going to show you an app that helps you reduce your snoring and is making over $200,000 a month. Stay tuned. What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com, the place you go when you want action-packed content related to helping you grow your app downloads and, more importantly, those revenues. And today, we're going to take a look at an app that is making over $200,000 and helps you reduce your snoring. I like doing these type of videos because it shows you how I do market research and the types of apps that are making money in the app space. A lot of times I get questions, is the app space dying? I say, no, it's only growing. And I like highlighting some of these like off-brand type of apps that are making tons of money. So let's get into the app. Here is Sensor Tower data. And here's the app, SnoreLab, record your snoring. In June of 2022, it generated 60,000 downloads and $200,000 worth of revenue. What I love about Sensor Tower is the data is pretty accurate. And so you can see it launched in 2012. So there is some legacy data, meaning that it's been around for some time. So that's why it ranks well for some of these terms too, like snoring app or snore recorder. Most popular countries in Japan, surprisingly enough. And then it's localized in all these different languages. And then what I also like is the top in-app purchases. Now we can see possibly these prices have changed a little bit, but the top one is $11.99 annual. So for the whole year. But let's take a look if they still have that pricing, right? They might have launched with that, and still have that legacy data, and they might be showing this $24.99. But we'll take a peek, okay? What I also like to do is, so this is Sensor Tower, is go to data.ai, which is App Annie, right? These are all free tools that I'm using, and I like to take a look at some of the keywords that they're ranking well for. So snore, snoring, SnoreLab, sleep apnea, snoring app, SnoreLab, that's the name of the app, snore recorder. These are all great keywords that the app is ranking for. Now, obviously sleep tracker, which they are ranking for, but not as highly. Right here, they're number 13, has a lot more traffic. Well, not a lot more, but has more traffic than snore recorder or snoring app. But it still gives you a sense that ranking number 1 for like these terms that are sort of have 30 to 40 search traffic scores, they help. They can generate a lot of downloads for you, right? And so here, we'll take a look at mobile action real quick. And this is just to get a sense of what other activities they might be running in terms of paid marketing. So here, it looks like no paid marketing that Sensor Tower is reporting. Mobile action, Sensor Tower will not report search ads, but mobile action will. So you can see some of the keywords that they're bidding on for search ads. And I just sorted by impression share right here. So this is a branded term, right? So this is branded too. That's why they have the highest impression. And they're also going after these keywords. Okay. And then I like using app follow too. So I will link up all these tools into the YouTube description so you can get a sense. But I have SnoreLab right now, and you can just kind of get a sense of the keyword volume that they're ranking for. So sleep recorder is 42, sleep tracker is 56 in terms of traffic, and then SnoreLab, which is a brand, is 40. So that's the highest traffic term that they're ranking for. It happens to be their brand, right? And I think it's a great naming convention too. So if there's a keyword that you're trying to go after, you know, snoring, snore, habit lab, or genius, or masters right after that, because it's going to help your ASO as well. So if you're launching a brand new app, that's going to really help out. And they obviously launched in 2012, so it helps out even more. But they could have launched as something else. But as you can see, snore recorder is the next popular, 33, the number 1, snore, 30. So sleep apnea, 29. And they're ranking number 1 for all these terms that are ranked in the 20s to 30s. And then their brand is in the 40s. So you can see like just ranking number 1 for these 20 and 30s. You don't always have to be number 1 for these 50 or 60s. You can be number 1 for some of these 20 to 30 keywords and do just fine, right? Build a 6-figure, if not 7-figure, 8-figure type of business. All right, shall we get into the app itself now? Let's do it. Here's the app. Welcome to SnoreLab, the snore recording and tracking app. I like it. It's a great onboarding screen. I'm going to continue. I like how I could swipe and also hit the continue button. Placement makes sense. Results wants to ask, and I love how they just ask me for the microphone rather than like forcing it. And I like that it's the third result. So I'm going to obviously, because I need to record my snoring, allow that. So, okay, the results, and you can play back. That's really cool. Discover solutions. And then Apple Health. So I'll link that later. And then start. So as you can see from Sensor Tower, the most popular one yearly offer was a $12. Maybe they're offering that a little bit later, but they do show the paywall on the onboarding process. I like the 7-day. Let me see if the monthly does not come with the trial. It's a pretty low offer, and there's no reason. I think they can actually increase the price because snoring's a huge problem in relationships. I know it is in mine. My poor wife has to deal with it. So I think they can charge more, but you know, $24 is nothing to most people who snore. And then I don't love the visual paywall here. I think they can do better, but hey, it's working for them. So, and I love the doctor recommended. All right, so I'm going to skip this just to get a sense. As you can see, you can hit start to start snoring. So I won't do that real quick. And then you can hit on insights here too. And then here's my profile as well. And as you can see, full night recording, you have to upgrade here. So I love that they're sort of forcing you to upgrade. So I used the app for a couple of days and I want to show you some of the results. So you can actually hear yourself snoring. I won't torture you guys with that, but it'll give you some of these stats. So it says, hey, I slept for this many hours, 6 hours, 23 minutes. Here's some loud snoring that I had. And then sleep notes here. So pretty cool right here as well. 2 hours worth of snoring in here, 8 hours worth of sleep. Pretty cool analytics. I like seeing some of these trends, although it is blocked, but I didn't upgrade and I want to show you some of this stuff. But like, it's interesting that they have it in here as a tab, but you have to upgrade. And then I love this view demo data. So it gives you a sense of what it would look like, but without, you know, real data and forcing you to kind of upgrade, and the upgrade button is down there. All right, now one of the things I love to do is actually go use the app for the second time. So let's open the app for the second time, because I'm always curious if they're going to do a promo. What are they going to do the second time? Because there's a stat out there that says of the first open, only 25% come back the second time. Okay, so you're losing a lot of people on that first open. Okay, so that's why we say, hey, try to get people to upgrade. So it looks like it's just a homepage again. One of the things I do want to point out too is when you're tracking it, you can say which remedies you're using. So I always use a mouthpiece because I grind my teeth a lot, but side sleeping, I try to do that. The nasal strip, I try to do that as well. None of it works, frankly, but you know, humidifier, I am trying that, but it's a pretty cool app that allows you to kind of say what I've been trying, is it decreasing? So you can kind of figure out what works for you and what doesn't work. And again, pointed out again, the trends, so you can't see it unless you upgrade, but you can start to see, are these remedies, quote unquote remedies, working for you in terms of the actual analytics, right? So all that's really, really cool. All right, now, if you hadn't done any data, again, I love this demo data too, so you can see this. So this is really cool, and then you can play the chart to see the snoring. Let's see. So here, loud, epic. Oh my God, that's hilarious. So you can play yourself snoring if you really wanted to do that and torture yourself, not just the other people sleeping with you. All right, guys, that's it. That's the app. Pretty cool. I like to try to find these types of apps out there, but if you have a category that you want me to focus on, leave a comment below. And if you like these videos, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're going to share a lot of great content related to the app business and the strategies that are working today to help you those app revenues. All right. Till next time, I'll see you on the next video.